Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lanesha. And today's video is going to be a final what's on my iPhone 11 before I upgrade. I am hoping to upgrade to the 16 Pro Max either at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year. And I'm not even going to go into detail about what's wrong with this phone because we would be sitting here all day and night if I had to explain every single thing that's currently wrong with this phone. But I am hoping to upgrade here soon, and I decided to do a last and final what's on my iPhone 11 before I upgrade. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So before I actually show you guys what's on my iPhone, I'm going to, show y'all what it looks like. So this is the current case that I have on my phone. I am a stickler for a good marble print. Like, I love a good marble print. That's just my girly kind of aesthetic. I just love a good marble print. So this is the current case that I have on my phone, and it is from Amazon. So this is the black iPhone 11. It is in 128 gigabytes, and I do have a magnetic ring on here for when I create my vertical content for like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, things like that. The iPhone 11 is not magnetic, so I have to use this magnetic ring for a magnetic phone mounts and phone holders in order to create my vertical like content. So this is what my phone looks like. Okay, so when you open up my phone, this is the first thing that you see. I actually like to keep a blank screen first as my first page on my phone because I like to use pictures and just different kind of wallpapers, and I just like to see the wallpaper in full before we get into apps and all of those things. So I typically keep my first screen blank, and I actually have a lot of wallpapers set up on my phone, custom wallpapers. So I have pictures of me, emojis. I already told y'all I am a stickler for a good marble print. I love a good marble print. I also have the Powerpuff Girls, more pictures of me, a lot of pictures of me actually. And then of course we have Michael Jackson. Y'all know I love Michael Jackson. He was actually my current wallpaper, and I believe I probably had him set like that at least since August 29th. I typically set Michael as my wallpaper to honor him on August 29th and June 25th. But I'm gonna give him a break because he has been on here for at least like a good 2 months. And then I also have some AKA pictures as my wallpaper and more pictures of me. So I'm actually gonna change it and set my AKA pictures as my wallpaper for right now. So like I said, I like to keep my first page blank so I can see my pictures. So pretty much when you open up my phone, I really do keep my phone organized. So down here on the bottom on the dock, I do have phone, Safari, messages, and I do have Music. Music is my favorite music app because it's literally just like YouTube. So any kind of music video or a song, even like an instrumental song that you would find on YouTube, you can find on Music, and that's what I really love about this app. So I have like AKA songs on here, daily like R&B kind of songs I listen to, my gospels, instrumentals, Michael Jackson of course, my old school music because I love old school music. I'm just that kind of girl. I love old school music. I have a little bit of R&B. I'm actually getting into R&B now. I'm trying to stay like up to date with the current kind of music. So I do have to do a little bit more research and figure out, like what current R&B songs and what current popular songs I actually like. So I am starting that. And I also have my rap music. My rap music kind of reminds me of coming up in middle school and high school. That's not exactly all I listen to in that part of my life, but that's where, I started listening to rap music. So I do have Music. Love that app. And then coming on over here to the first page of my phone, I pretty much keep my phone organized. So I have photos, Outlook for my emails. I have my calendar, camera, clock, notes, weather, app store, settings, First Horizon Bank for my banking information and banking things. I have calculator, wallet, Find My iPhone, the Holy Bible, which I use every Sunday when I go to church. I also have Apple Watch, journal. I don't really use journal as much, but I might start using it. Then I have the Apple Store. Then I have my Chevrolet. This app is to really like keep up with things for my car, so that's pretty much what I use that app for. And then I have Cash App. And then coming on over here to the second screen on my phone, this is where my phone is really organized. Like, I like to have folders. I like to keep my stuff organized. So I have, the first folder I have is social medias. In here I have Snapchat, Instagram, Limit 8, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. I mainly use Snapchat to stay connected with kids that I went to school with, like kids that I went to middle school and high school with. I really don't use Snapchat like that. To be honest, I really could delete it, but like I said, I like to stay connected to the kids that I went to school with, so that's pretty much why I keep Snapchat. Then I have Instagram. I be on Instagram all the time. I be on Instagram all the time. So you guys can go follow me at life.with.lanesha. I will put it on the screen, so make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. I don't really post on Instagram as much. I really post for like special occasions. Like the last time I posted on Instagram was for graduation, and that was literally it. So I really only post on Instagram for like special occasions, things like that. But I will start posting content on Instagram, like lifestyle content and things like that. I am also in the Amazon influencer program, so next year I will start posting more content related things on my Instagram and Amazon products, promoting those, things like that. But this is my Instagram, so make sure you guys go follow me. Next up, we have Lemon 8. I don't really post on Lemon 8 as much as I used to, but I'll definitely start back getting into the groove of posting on Lemon 8. As you guys can see, I don't really have as many followers over here. I only have 186, but that's okay. You know, we're still building and growing this account, this social media platform. But make sure you guys go follow me. It is actually the same handle as my Instagram, so make sure y'all go follow me on Lemon 8. I actually discovered Lemon 8 last year, and it's kind of similar to Pinterest and Instagram. It's kind of like a mixture of Pinterest and Instagram. So I really love Lemon 8. You can basically just post and share. You can actually post videos and pictures, but I personally like to only post pictures because that's really what it's supposed to be. But you know, people post pictures, videos, all kind of things. But Lemon 8 is basically where you can like share different ideas. People can engage with you, engage with your content, save your posts. So it's really just like another social media platform where you can grow on and just connect with different people. And I really love the community on Lemon 8, so that's why I actually need to start back posting on Lemon 8. But make sure you guys go follow me. Then next up, we have YouTube. I know YouTube to some people can be considered as entertainment, but since I am a YouTuber with over 2,000 subscribers, I consider it a social media. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel right now, because I will be dropping bangers for the rest of 2025 and starting in 2026. So make sure you guys go subscribe to my channel right now. And then next we have Facebook. I don't really be on Facebook like that. I kind of used to say like Facebook is for old people, because Facebook is just not one of those social medias that I be on, but I do have some connections on Facebook, like family members, church members, so that's why I have Facebook. So next we have TikTok. I am still growing my TikTok page. I currently have 1,642 followers on TikTok, so make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok. This handle is actually the same as Lemon 8 and Instagram, so that is actually a good thing. One handle for all three of these social media platforms, so make sure you guys follow me on TikTok as well. I do post on here as much as I can. I think one of my problems I struggle with on TikTok is the consistency of trying to post multiple times a day. So just like I did for YouTube, I need to come up with a strategic and consistent posting schedule for TikTok. I am also a TikTok shop affiliate, so I can actually promote TikTok shop products and earn a small commission. So make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok. And I'm also a lifestyle creator over here as well. So this is pretty much where I would create like my vertical content. And I'm also going to start sharing some of my TikTok posts, like when I make TikTok posts, depending on like, you know, certain kind of things, I will share that on YouTube Shorts as well. So make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok. So those are all of my social medias. Then I have Spotify. I love Spotify, you guys. One thing you'll notice about my phone is I do not have Apple Music. I used to have it, but I feel like Apple Music is a scam, because you can actually listen to your music, listen to your songs on other platforms for free. Apple Music, you have to pay for. So I don't have Apple Music on my phone, but I do have Spotify and Music. So those are my two favorite music apps. And I pretty much kind of have the same playlist on Spotify as I do on Music. So I have my dailies, I have Michael Jackson, I have old school music, I have my gospels, and I also listen to Tamar Braxton. And then next we have InShot. So InShot should really be in my YouTube editing folder, but I feel like if I were to put that in that folder, it would kind of be a whole disarray on my phone, because like it's in a particular spot. So I kind of like it where it is, but I mainly use InShot for like my collage thumbnail. So when I'm using multiple pictures for a thumbnail, I will go into InShot, because they actually have a collage feature to where you can actually put multiple pictures into a collage. So that's pretty much the only reason why I use InShot. InShot is also a video editor, but as y'all know, I use CapCut to edit my videos, so I don't edit my videos with InShot, but I do use InShot to make my collage thumbnails. Then the next folder we have is TV. I could rename this entertainment, but I like to call it TV. I can basically watch, you know, some of my favorite shows and movies on the go. So I do have Netflix, I have Xfinity Stream, and I also have BET Plus. I mainly watch Netflix on my laptop or my iPad, so that's why it's kind of offloaded right now on my phone. Xfinity Stream is my TV provider, you know, that we use in the house and stuff. So they do have a mobile app where you can, you know, watch your favorite shows and movies on the go. You can actually record your favorite shows and movies when you're not at home. So that's why I love the Xfinity Stream app, because when I'm not at home, if I'm out and about and I need like a movie or a show recorded, I can just go into Xfinity Stream, I can look up their channel, and I can go record my show or my movie. And then I pretty much use BET seasonally or seasonal. BET is like a seasonal app on my phone, so I really only download it when it's in a particular season for like a show. So for example, one of my shows that I watch, really the only show that I really watch on BET Plus, is Tyler Perry's Zatima. They actually just wrapped up their season 4 a few weeks ago, and so I really could delete it off my phone because the subscription to BET Plus, I think it's like $6 a month. So I really only use BET Plus when like a new season of Zatima comes out, or if there's like, you know, a popular movie that might come out on BET Plus. That's literally the only reason why I have this app. So like I said, BET Plus is like a seasonal app on my phone, so I delete it and download it, you know, during a particular time when like a TV show, you know, might premiere a new season. Then next up on my phone, we do have the YouTube folder. This is where I spend most of my time. So we have a YouTube Studio, we have 2 background eraser apps, we have PixArt, CapCut is what I use to edit my videos with, YouTube long form videos, and also TikTok videos. And then I do have font.com. So this is actually a bookmark from the internet. This is basically where I download cool fonts that I can use on my thumbnails or in my videos. And I actually found out recently that you can download or import fonts from font.com or from anywhere into CapCut and Canva. So I will try that out and basically just kind of get, you know, fonts that I like to use, you know, for my content. Next up, we have vidIQ. I mainly use vidIQ to give me pointers. Basically, when I was taking like those several month hiatuses, I was like, I need something to help me get my channel back on track, and vidIQ was the app for me, was the platform, the tool for me that actually helped me get my channel back on track. So I mainly use vidIQ for like SEO purposes, for like keywords, hashtag, video ideas, thumbnail ideas, and you can even create thumbnails inside of vidIQ, or you can actually upload your thumbnails into vidIQ and it will basically kind of critique it, and it would tell you like, you know, things that you have right, things that you know you need to fix or whatever. It's basically that SEO helper, if you will. Like, it helps bring in like that search engine optimization that might be missing on your channel, and that's definitely what was missing on my channel, was SEO, and vidIQ helped me. Okay, vidIQ helped me, and really right now my channel is actually vidIQ is actually hooked up to my channel, and every time I make an upload, you know, it will tell me if you know, the title sounds good. It will kind of like score my title. It will give me a score on like different things that I would have in a certain video, like the title, a thumbnail, an end screen, different things like that. So if you guys actually want me to get more in depth with vidIQ, let me know in the comments below, because vidIQ is actually a really helpful tool if you are a YouTuber. Next up, we have Fonto. I used to use Fonto for my thumbnails, but I use Canva now. But I actually still use Fonto to put a filter on my thumbnails. I don't overdo it, because if you overdo it with the thumbnails, especially with the filter, it just looks fake and unrealistic. So I still use Fonto to put a filter on my thumbnails, but I don't overdo it. So that's literally the only reason why I use Fonto now. And then on the next slide, on the next page in the YouTube folder, I have YouTube Tracker, which I normally use as much because I do have YouTube Studio, but I still keep it, and I still, you know, download it from time to time to look at it to see how my channel is progressing. And then of course I have Canva. Canva is what I use to make and create my thumbnails with. Then the next folder we have is games. I love to have games on my phone. That's actually why I need to upgrade my phone for more storage, because it's kind of hard to have games on the phone and all these other things, because I just love to play games on my phone. Majority of these games are offloaded on my phone only because I don't have enough storage to keep all these games, but trust and believe, on my new phone I will. So the games that I do have on here is Angry Birds 2. I have have 8-Ball Pool. I have Fashion AR. Fashion AR is basically a fashion game. It's literally in the name, but it's a fashion game where you can dress up models in different clothing, different outfits. They have different world tours and collections that come every single week. So I really love this game because y'all know I'm a fashionista, I'm a girly girl, so this game is literally so fun. I really love Fashion AR. Then next I have Skyline Bowling. I have Cube Surfer. I also have Enjoy AI Town. I saw people talking about this game on TikTok and I had to download it and try it out for myself, and I love this game. I literally love Enjoy AI Town so much. Then next I have Episode. Episode was that game that I discovered, I think when I was in middle school maybe, and I just could not part ways. So Episode is where you can go in there and you basically like play all these stories with like all these different characters, and this game is also offloaded too. I'm actually re-download it because Episode is just such a fun game. You can go in there, read all these stories, you can create characters, and you basically get to control their life a little bit. Like you get to make decisions for them. So I really love Episode. Episode is such a fun game. So it's downloading now, and when I get done with this video I'm gonna definitely go back and play Episode. But I really love it because they have all these different stories under a bunch of different genres. So it's really fun. Oh, it's taking too long to install, so I'm gonna just keep moving. Okay, well, I'm gonna still keep moving because I don't want to make this video too much longer than it already is. But I definitely love Episodes, so make sure y'all go download that game and check it out for yourself. And then the next few games I have is a driving academy game. I was playing this game like crazy before I actually learned how to drive in real life. So I really do love that game. And then I have Stack Jump, and I also have Minion Rush. Then next on my phone I have Teams. I basically used Teams when I was in college. I did not delete it though because I still want to be, you know, connected to, you know, some of my college peers and some of my college professors and faculty members that I went to college with. And you never know, you know, when you may need Teams, like in a professional setting or just on your phone in general. So I left the Teams app on my phone. And then this folder I have here is Everyday Randoms. This is just a bunch of random apps on my phone, and I did not know, you know, where to put them at on my phone or how to group them. So I just put them in this folder called Everyday Randoms, and I pretty much do use these apps every day. So I have TikTok Studio. I have Amazon. Love shopping on Amazon. They literally have everything from A to Z. So I do have the Amazon app. I also have MapQuest. This is basically a GPS. Since I'm not going to say I'm still getting used to driving. Well, I guess I kind of am. I do drive more frequently now, and I do want to drive further and go further distances to more places. And in order to do that, I do need a GPS to basically tell me how to get there. So that's what MapQuest is. And then I have ChatGPT. It's so hard saying this, you guys, but I do have ChatGPT. I basically use this app for all of my content ideas. That's literally all I use ChatGPT for. Obviously y'all know that is a AI tool, so I basically use that for all of my content ideas. And then I have GroupMe. And then the last folder I have on my phone is called Health and Fitness. I do have this workout app called Pilates, which I have not tried yet, but once I start getting into exercising and eating healthier, I will be implementing, you know, some of the exercises that's in this app. I have looked at it before, so it just takes a lot of, you know, self-motivation and commitment and dedication to do it. So I am getting on that right track of eating healthy and exercising and getting to that weight, you know, that I am comfortable at in my body. So this was really the only free workout app that I could actually find. So I do have that. And then I also have this app as well. It's called, I guess, Reinfo Health. There was this scale that I saw on Amazon that I actually bought through TikTok Shop, and it basically tracks your weight, and it tracks a whole lot of other things as well. So like I said, I am getting into, you know, exercising and eating healthier, and I needed an app to basically help me track my weight. And then of course I have the health app that came with the phone that you can't do anything about. So that is pretty much everything that is on my iPhone. I keep my iPhone pretty organized, you know. I don't really have anything out of place. So that is everything that is on my iPhone 11. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And if you are an iPhone user yourself, comment down below what phone you have currently, or do you plan on upgrading. Until next time, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.